Ctrl-MORE, a framework to integrate controllers of multi-degrees of freedom robot for developers and users. Ctrl-MORE aims to reduce the gap between control developers and control users. How to do so? Allowing the development of different controllers that are independent from the robotic platform and communication middleware such as ROS or JARP. This way, it permits control developers to create different control strategies in a common interface to share them. It also permits the use of different controllers in different modules in a simpler and clear way, allowing non-expert users to incorporate closed-loop capabilities in the existing control modules without additional expert intervention. Ctrl-MORE provides a set of modules for developers and control users that provide a general abstraction of what a control is, making it easier for both to integrate and share these strategies. A generic manager interface will allow the final user to load, pause, use, and apply different control strategies. From the developer's perspective, the developer needs to integrate their specific control strategies in agreement with the provided interface. In addition, it is necessary for them to provide the documentation of each of the developments such that the final user is able to understand them, and provide the config files, which will provide the different degrees of freedom for the final user to tune the controller. From the final user's perspective, Ctrl-MORE will provide the documentation that describes how each of the controllers should be used, how to load it, what parameters needs to be handled and tuned. The configuration files that are included in addition to each of the controllers will permit the tuning of each of the strategies out of the box, meaning that it is not necessary that the final user knows exactly how the controller works, and the control manager will provide the interface for the control users to allow to handle the different control strategies that were loaded. Therefore, Ctrl-MORE permits developers to share their own controllers with colleagues in different projects and in different robots. It implies a trade-off because the developer needs to provide the proper documentation and configuration file for each controller. From the final user perspective, he will have access to different control strategies with easy access and the proper tools to easily integrate them into their own modules. Integrating these control capabilities will increase the overall robot performance.